It is believed that within the womb it is dark. Common sense dictates and backs that belief. But how many stories have been published about those who supposedly died and came back, speaking about a light? No, not the Hollywood light. Spiritual lights that may or may not speak to them. Sleeping requires dark as eyelids provide. Further, if sound can be heard through the skin during a pregnancy and the fetus reacts, who's to say that light is not present? As Dane Calloway would say, I'm just here to make you think. Ever since the inception of beings of various ethnic backgrounds, it seems that the dark ones were outcasted far more than others. Moreover, even within the same ethnic background, this is true. For example, in grammar school, I was the African booty scratcher, the moon pie darky, and the gorilla, because of my skin tone and my ability to climb and hang. I took it in stride and laughed at the dozens performed at my expense. The shit was funny. Not all, but funny nonetheless. What they were really saying was that they feared my dark hue and my quiet strength. Now, I did not know this at the time, but as my mother would always say to me regarding learning lessons,
you keep living.
She was correct. This goes for other ethnic backgrounds as well, with some jealousy mixed in. Humans are resilient. That much is true. But the melanated are especially resilient, to the point a hatred for the melanated grows like a cancer in those other ethnic backgrounds. I am not referring to those of the melanated sort who constantly are doing and saying dumb shit for acceptance from those who do not view them as humans. Speaking of my mother, she believed that I was strange, that I would sit in the dark as a young child. I thought nothing of it. In fact, it came in handy when our lights would go out from a blown fuse or a delinquent light bill. I was within my environment and I thrived. Another saying is that it's darkest before dawn. I know this to be true because as a private security member, before my shift, I would go onto the top of a high-rise outside on the penthouse roof that I worked in. And I would watch the dawn approach in Chicago over Navy Pier. I tell you, the beauty of darkness as the light of the sun began to permeate the skyline spoke to my inner soul on a daily basis. And it all started when I was a boy. Not all, maybe even most, despise the dark, with the exception of politics, the government, and like the night sky, the light will always shine and no darkness hides. And that's the reality.